TxStampin Sharon. I am bringing you another fall card. After all, it's almost fall, right? I hope that you enjoy this video, and if you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. You can subscribe by hitting the button below and then hit the notification bell. You'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Let's make a card. Here's the card that we're going to be making today. It's super easy and I think really quick. I am using the Come Together Designer Series papers, and I'm using that pumpkin pattern. When I was using the other side of it, I believe it's this side, I was like, oh, this just screams one of my granddaughters in Texas. So I decided to make her a card and share it with y'all. So I am using the Gather Together stamp set and the dies. You can get the whole bundle, or you can just purchase what you need. Honestly, you're going to need all of these things to make your fall cards. I'm just telling you. I mean, you can do without the elements, but when you spend the $70, you save $4.50. So you kind of get those elements really almost for free. So here's the stamp set, and here are the dies. It has the pumpkins and the leaves. I'm going to be using Pear Pizzazz ink. The colors in the Designer Series paper is Pear Pizzazz and Mint Macaron. I tried to use Mint Macaron, but the pear was just too, it was more powerful, I think, to my eyes. So this piece is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, and I was correct. It is the back side of that piece. I cut a strip of another pattern that is 1 inch by 4 1/4. My layer right here is 4 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then I have a layer of Whisper White that I've already used with the tin tile 10. Well, you know which one I'm talking about. It is 4 inches by 5 1/4. It's this one, tin tile. But it's a beautiful design, and I thought very fallish looking. I have a piece of Whisper White that's also 4 inches by 5 1/4. That's going to go on the inside of our Pear Pizzazz card base that is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored and folded at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and start adding our layers. And I am almost out of liquid glue. I was checking for my order. I'm like, where is that glue that I bought? I ordered it. Where is it? Well, there was a holiday in there, so it's coming today. And I was like, surely I have enough to get my cards done that I need. I prefer the liquid glue when we're adding textured layers like this because I don't want anything to fall off. We're also going to add it to the back of our Pear Pizzazz layer. If I didn't tell you, I always add the measurements in the description box below, and I actually have started doing a downloadable link that you can just download and save the document. And it also has the YouTube link on there. I want to share with you how I keep my scraps. I bought the plastic sleeves that actually had the 3 rings on it, but with the 3 rings it wouldn't fit into my paper slots, so I just took my paper trimmer and cut that off, and that's how I keep my scraps. And I'm telling you, since I came up with this system, I'm a lot happier. I'm using my scraps more, not wasting paper. Now, I got lucky. I didn't put my mat down to stamp. My pumpkins look okay, but I'm not going to chance it with my Whisper White layer. I used my stitched rectangle shapes again, and I cut the little piece out of this. It fits the sentiment perfectly. And we want Season of Thanks. So I've cut out my pumpkins, and we're all ready to continue assembling. By the way, I'm just going to tell you this. You could have stamped the pumpkins on that green, on that pear pizzazz, cut them out, because no one would ever see that you did that. I was going to do that for the video, but I'd already glued it down when I realized. So what does it? Do as I say, not as I do. You know, these videos, when I first started making videos, I was scared to death. And now I have figured out it's not that I'm scared. It's just I get excited. I get excited for sharing. I want to show you guys stuff. I want to teach you tricks. And I just get excited. So sometimes I'm not perfect, but that's okay, right? You still love me, right? Just going to add this strip. You know, when I first made the card, I didn't have it on there, and I kept looking at that strapped paper, and I was like, man, I want to use that. But it was just too much. You couldn't see it as much if I had done it as this layer. So we left it like that. But I like this little touch of it. And I'm telling you, when I was going to stamp these pumpkins green, I was like, green pumpkins? Well, guess what, Sharon? They are green before they turn orange on some of them, and they're gourds. So it's not, I mean, there's all colors. I had to go and Google it. I was just like, how's this gonna look? But I Googled it and I found all colors of gourds and pumpkins. So I'm like, we're good. We can do green pumpkins. It is the season of thanks. Thank you for watching. I think my granddaughter is going to love this card, and I'm going to have to figure out another one to send to her sister that also has pumpkins on it. Stay tuned for that one. Happy stamping, y'all.